Welcome back to Curtis's Corner, the corner of the internet where I review movies, make too many sarcastic comments, and probably annoy my neighbors with my fake cop siren impressions. And yes, before anyone says anything, I bleached my hair. Don't adjust your screen. I really do look like a background extra from an early 2000s boy band reunion tour. Now, before we jump into today's review of The Naked Gun, and no, not that kind of naked gun. Calm down. We're on YouTube. This isn't OnlyFans. Patreon, maybe, but we'll get to that later. Quick reminder, last week I dropped my review for Fantastic Four, and trust me, it was so fantastic, it almost made me forget that I haven't been to the gym since 2019. Almost. So, check that out if you haven't already. Now, you know the drill. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, smash that notification bell like it owes you some money, and of course, join my Patreon to keep this circus running. Links are down below. So, confession time. Before I saw this new movie, I had never actually watched the original Naked Gun trilogy. Yes, I know. What kind of movie reviewer waits until now? Probably the same kind of person who still hasn't started Breaking Bad. Don't judge me. But I binged them recently, and honestly, they're hilarious. Do they hold up? Not really. They've aged about as gracefully as a milk carton left in the sun, but still, the jokes had me giggling, chuckling, and occasionally staring at my screen wondering, am I watching a comedy or someone's fever dream? And I mean that in the best way. The first movie was gold. The second was still funny, but by the third one, it felt like they were squeezing jokes out of a sponge that had already been wrung dry. Still, I get why it ended there, and sometimes the clown has to pack up their shoes. So let's talk about this new movie. The plot is simple. Evil genius does evil genius stuff. Frank Drebin Jr., yes, Jr., because apparently nepotism runs in cop comedies too, has to stop him, but of course, in doing so, he causes 10 times more damage than the villain ever could. And honestly, that is exactly how it should be. This isn't Oppenheimer 2. It's not supposed to be layered, deep, or emotionally rich. It's supposed to be dumb. Dumb in the most genius way. Like when you lose the TV remote, but somehow it's in the fridge. Dumb, but impressive. Now, Liam Neeson. Let me just say, I didn't know I needed him in a comedy until now. This man is usually threatening kidnappers in Eastern Europe, and suddenly he's hitting pedestrians and upside down without pants. And it works. He brings that classic Leslie Nielsen energy, but he's not just doing an impression. He adds his own flavor. A flavor I'd call grizzled Irish dad who accidentally wandered into a Looney Tunes cartoon. And I loved it. Whoever cast him clearly gets comedy. They looked at Liam Neeson's entire filmography and said, let's take that intimidating glare and pointing at a malfunctioning photocopier. And then we have Pamela Anderson. Yes, let's give her her flowers. She is hilarious here. She matches Neeson beat for beat. Comedy tango. People have spent decades boxing her into the Baywatch bombshell role, but in this movie, she gets to flex her comedy chops, and she's genuinely funny, like scene-stealing funny. You know it's good when you stop looking at Liam Neeson to focus on Pamela Anderson saying the dumbest line with the straightest face possible. She's proof that Hollywood's been sleeping on her talent harder than I sleep on my gym membership. Now let's be real. The action in this movie isn't really action. It's less Mission Impossible and more Mission Improbable. It's an excuse for more jokes. A speeding car where the navigation system sends Drebin through ridiculous things in his path. A shootout where half of the shots are ineffective, and a big fight scene where the only thing that actually breaks is someone's dignity. And honestly, perfect. That's the kind of action I want in a Naked Gun movie. But the comedy, this is where the movie shines. It has been ages since I laughed this hard at a movie in theaters. The jokes are stupid. Gloriously stupid. Like so stupid, they circle back around to being brilliant. We're talking wordplay, sight gags, fourth wall breaks, running jokes that are repeated so many times they should be annoying, but somehow they get funnier the more they commit to the bit. It's like the filmmaker said, what if we beat this horse into the ground, buried it, dug it back up, and then beat it again? Somehow it still made me laugh. It also pays tribute to the original trilogy without being a carbon copy. Think of it like updating Windows. It's familiar, but this time it doesn't crash every time you breathe. So overall, The Naked Gun was everything that I wanted and didn't know that I needed. A simple plot, great leads, dumb jokes, smartly dumb executions. It's ridiculous. It's immature, and it is exactly what comedy has been missing. I'm giving The Naked Gun an A- because it made me laugh my ass off. It gave me hope for more Liam Neeson comedies and proved that Pamela Anderson is back and better than ever. Honestly, if they make a sequel, I'm there opening night. Mostly because I want to see how many more ways Liam Neeson can injure himself with the space around him. And that's it for today's review. Nice and short. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss future chaos. And if you want to support my channel even further, my Patreon is linked down below. I will see you next time here on Curtis' Corner, where the reviews are sassy, the jokes are dumb, and I'm still waiting for my free movie popcorn from Cineplex. Until then, stay safe, stay ridiculous, and don't point your naked gun at strangers.